How to turn a Sagittarius into a villain. So you want to turn a Sagittarius into a villain? Good luck catching them first. You don't trap Sagittarius. You inspire their rebellion. They're ruled by Jupiter, the planet of freedom, adventure, and moral philosophy. So when they go dark, it's not petty, it's ideological. Sagittarius doesn't want to destroy the world. They want to liberate it. From logic, from limits, from you. Act 1. The Wanderer Before the Wildfire. Sagittarius is the seeker of truth, the eternal optimist of the Zodiac. They're spontaneous, magnetic, and hilarious. The friend who convinces you to quit your job and move to Bali after one margarita. They believe life is a grand adventure, full of meaning and endless horizons. They're storytellers, philosophers, chaos wrapped in laughter. When they're light, Sagittarius is wisdom with a sense of humor. But when that light dims, when curiosity turns to cynicism, they don't become villains. They become prophets without mercy. Act 2. The Trigger. The Betrayal of Truth. The Sagittarius villain arc starts with betrayed honesty. Lie to them, limit them, laugh at their dreams, or worse, corner them. Sagittarius doesn't do cages, not emotional, not intellectual, not physical. They'll forgive mistakes, but they'll never forgive control. The moment someone tries to define them, own them, or silence them, that's when they crack. Their laughter fades, their wanderlust turns to withdrawal, and you'll hear that unsettling silence right before they say, "You know what? I'm done explaining." That's not anger, that's ignition. Act 3. The Transformation. The Philosopher of Fire. When Sagittarius breaks, they don't fall, they ignite. They become the zealot, the crusader, the philosopher of fire. Their optimism mutates into righteousness. Their freedom becomes fury. They don't want revenge, they want a revolution. Their weapon is ideology, and their battlefield is belief. They'll tear down hypocrisy, dismantle authority, and call it justice. They'll give speeches so moving you'll question your own morals, until you realize they just declared war on them. Because the Sagittarius villain doesn't seek domination, they seek conversion. They want to burn away the lies until the world looks pure, even if it means nothing's left standing. Act 4. The Reign, the Cult of Conviction. A Sagittarius villain doesn't rule through fear. They rule through inspiration. They're the cult leader, the rebel king, the visionary gone mad. They don't command armies, they create believers. People follow them because their words feel true. They sound like freedom, they feel like enlightenment. But here's the twist. Once Sagittarius becomes certain, they stop seeking truth. And that's when curiosity, their greatest gift, turns to dogma. They start seeing disagreement as betrayal. They justify destruction as the cleansing fire of honesty. They'll burn bridges with a smile and say, "I had to. It wasn't real." Their chaos becomes divine order, their humor becomes sermon, and their light, once warm and wise, becomes blinding. Act 5. The Lesson, the Shadow of Freedom. Sagittarius villains aren't born from cruelty. They're born from disillusionment. They believe truth would set them free, but the truth hurt, and now they want everyone else to feel it too. They confuse rebellion with authenticity, destruction with honesty. They start preaching freedom while building altars to their own ego. Their darkness isn't lies, it's inflated wisdom. They don't lie, they overbelieve. They think they've outgrown morality when really, they've just outpaced empathy. That's the tragedy of Sagittarius. Their vision is so high, they stop seeing the people standing beneath it. Act 6. The Redemption. The Return to Wonder. To redeem a Sagittarius, you can't argue with them. They've already debated themselves and won. You have to remind them of curiosity. Ask them questions they can't answer. Show them a mystery that humbles them. Make them laugh again, because humor is their compass, and once it returns, the flames begin to cool. They remember that truth isn't something to own, it's something to chase. And when that spark reignites, the zealot becomes the seeker again. They drop the crusade, pick up their backpack, and go searching for meaning instead of imposing it. That's how you heal a Sagittarius villain, by reminding them that adventure was never supposed to end in certainty. Conclusion. So if you ever try to trap a Sagittarius, remember, they don't do cages. They'll burn the bars, write a book about it, and sell tickets to the sequel. They don't just run from control, they gallop toward destiny. Thank you for watching the video, and let us know your thoughts in comments box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.